IASME has partnered with the National Cybersecurity Centre to deliver the NCSC's Cyber Incident Exercising Scheme. The new Industry Assurance Scheme has been developed to help a wide range of UK businesses find a high-quality provider to help them rehearse, evaluate and improve their cyber incidents response. IASME is one of the 2 delivery partners that will manage the assessment, onboarding, monitoring and offboarding of providers assured under the Cyber Incident Exercising Scheme on behalf of the NCSC.
CYSIAM is a cybersecurity organisation working with IASME to help deliver the new Cyber Incident Exercising Scheme. CYSIAM has a rich history in cyber incident response and building cyber maturity across organisations. We're one of only 23 UK companies who are part of the Forum of Incident Response and Security Teams, FIRST, and are one of the first partners to be awarded NCSC's Cyber Incident Response Level 2. A cyber incident is any activity that has a potentially adverse effect on the availability, confidentiality, or integrity of systems and/or data. This could be accidentally emailing the wrong person, a misconfigured platform to allow public access, or a targeted cyber attack on an organisation to steal sensitive data. An incident response plan is a documented set of principles and actions, the who, why, what, where and when that your organisation will implement in the event of an emergency. It specifically considers your reaction to loss of system or data availability, confidentiality or integrity, and the steps you need to take to manage the situation and keep your organisation going. Planning the response to incidents helps organisations be more coordinated and controlled in the most stressful of times. You'll never be able to predict every cyber incident that might happen, but practicing your cyber response builds up cyber muscle memory and means you remove the element of surprise in an emergency situation. Most of the mistakes that get made in an incident response are around command, control, and communication. So stress testing your plans through practicing your response gives you an environment to make mistakes and continually improve. There are a couple of ways to get started. It could be as simple as ring-fencing time in a team meeting to ask the question, what would we do if we were hit by a cyber incident? To the more formal approaches of tabletop exercises or live play exercises where a technical attack is simulated in real time. The NCSC provides a free tool, Exercise in a Box, that enables teams to work through various scenarios and test their plans to check they're still valid. Alternatively, a provider assured under the Cyber Incident Exercising Scheme can design and facilitate tailored tabletop or technically simulated exercises that allow teams to practice and improve their responses. The very worst thing to do is leave the plan on the shelf, collecting dust. There are a multitude of scenarios that might be applicable to your organisation. An NCSC assured provider will make sure any scenario is appropriate for your organisation's size and complexity and will take account of what your most important digital assets are. So, if you're an online retail business, think about the impact of losing your online payment platform. Or if you routinely deal with sensitive personal data, what would happen if your system was locked and your data stolen for ransom? A phishing email is opened by one of your staff and ransomware is introduced to your systems. The attackers announce that they've stolen data from your social media and are demanding £1 million to prevent the release of the data. Another scenario, the email inbox of your head of finance has been compromised and emails have been copied to a third party for the past month. A different one might be that your third-party supplier of a critical application has been hacked and you can't access the application to do any work. In addition, your organisation's financial details have been stolen as part of the attack. You might think about a disgruntled employee. What would happen if they introduced a virus to your network and rendered your system useless? No matter how prepared you are, you will never be able to plan for every permutation of what might go wrong. Having a plan is always useful and in most cases obligatory for accreditations and standards. But the process of planning and regularly testing whether the plan is still relevant is always the most beneficial.
The NCSC's Cyber Incident Exercising Scheme provides assurance of companies which deliver two types of cyber exercises to organisations that want to test their existing cyber incident response plans.